be careful not to speak too loud. It might annoy the neighbours. Just just come home from watching September the 11th. A bit of a thriller sort of a film about hostages at the 1972 Olympics. If anyone can join in the conversation and tell us what was the last film that you went to see, could you? Could anyone be obliged to join in the? Ah, Theo, you always. You're always one who takes part early, aren't you, Theo? It's good to see you as well. Good to see you. How's life been treating you lately? Right. So how's life been treating you these days? September the 5th. It's one of these films that the last film I've seen in cinema, as that's the base of. It was, I believe, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I don't think you've heard of that one. How recent was that? How recently was that released? 2020, yeah, last year. Oh, I don't know. I might get that on DVD or Blu-ray. They might be quite good on Blu-ray. The Indiana Jones films. It's great, yeah. Well, I might. I think about it. Is it on Netflix? Do you know if it's on? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not on Netflix. Yeah. Have you got Netflix? Well, they're not bad Indiana Jones films, are they? There was actually there was one on TV the other night. I was watching it with my friend my friend John's flat, and he had one of the Indiana Jones films on where somebody gets their heart ripped out, and they're sacrificing him, and they lower him into this molten lava to sacrificing him, doing human sacrifice. What was it called? Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. It was called. Has anybody ever seen that? Anybody ever seen the first Raiders of the Lost Ark? The film that started it all off initially. Yeah. You seen it? You seen Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? Yeah. Well, they're very popular. They're very popular. The Indiana Jones series, the Indiana Jones franchise is a very popular one, isn't it? Harrison Ford. It's a big story, Harrison Ford. Oh, I can't remember. My mum and dad used to take me in to watch films when I was little. I can't remember what was the first one I watched. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That's one of the earliest ones I can remember watching. Has anybody heard of that, Monty Python? It was. It was a double bill. Monty Python and Now for Something. And now for something completely different, and Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Well, they are quite funny, aren't they? It's like sort of offbeat humour, isn't it? Like sort of childish humour. Like Spike Milligan, similar sort of things to Spike. I've not seen that one. I've got one of these Limitless cards, you see. I can. I've got one of these Limitless cards. They cost £16.99 a month, and you can go as often as you please. And you get this. Well, I'm using I'm using my Samsung phone, my Samsung Realme phone. That new Apple iPhone that I've got, I'm just having a few teething problems. There's a few things that I don't understand how to do on it. I don't understand how to reset the time on it. So I can't set an alarm on it because I don't know how to do that. Yeah. Elon Musk, isn't he the richest man in the world right now? Yeah, is he? Well, how's he got that rich? How's he come across wealth like that? How's he got all that money? His company, SpaceX. Answer what question, Ronnie? Answer what question, Ronnie? I'm asking you a question. What question is it that you want me to answer? You went to see Sonic. Hi, Cultural Philistine. People do have some usual people do have some unusual nicknames on YouTube, don't you? Really, when you come to think of it. Can you answer? Well, let's have a look. I'm sorry, but I don't know what your question is. See, to be able to answer a question, it's one of those situations where it's like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. They ask a computer a question and it doesn't know the answer to it, so it just thinks up an answer. It thinks up an answer off the top of its head. It takes 7.5 million years to do it, but it never understood what the question was in the first place. In order to answer a question, have you ever eaten greasy foods in a cinema? I might have done. I've probably done a lot of things. I mean, I've been alive for 55 years. When all said and done, haven't I? I am quite impressed with my viewing figures tonight. Well, we're starting to get a bit humorous now, aren't we? You know, it's good to have a bit of humour injected into things. Yes, Ronnie edits. But I tell you what, I could actually answer your question if only you knew what it was. I could maybe answer your question. I'm not saying for definitely. I've not got a sloppy Joe. I don't. I have been given the advice to do food reviews actually, but I've never got around to it. Oh. I get told that I'm going to get a lot of things sent to me flat. Oh. Oh. Well, even though that question got held up for review, it's perfectly true because nobody did send me anything. Oh, hi James. You think my name's Barry, do you? Who do you think I am, Barry Manilow? Or Barry White? I didn't see your question, no. Well, but we have some pretty fascinating discussions on my channel, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, well, I am. We have some pretty fascinating discussions on here, don't we? I think some people could get a bit of information from me, couldn't they? We have ways and means of making you talk. I think some people could find out a few things from my channel. They could get a bit of information. Yeah. So some people could learn a bit from my channel. They could get educated from it. Hi, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Well, what was your question? Why don't you tell me what the question is? Hi, Callum's Corner. December, well, that was a long time ago. Well, cinemas aren't really popular when you come think of it. I mean, I was only actually the only person sat watching this film tonight. Nobody else was in there apart from me. Has anybody else found that they're the only person? What they've gone to see a film and found they're the only person watching it. I mean, it's. I've got a limitless card, so it cost me £16.99 a month. So I always try and go at least twice a month to get my money's worth out of it. Huh. Why did he attack you? What was that? What was that done for? What was the purpose of that? Hmm? Well, what did you do to get on the wrong side of him? Couldn't they even forgive you for a little accident? But I must say, I'm impressed with viewing figures on this tonight. The more viewing figures, the higher my viewing figures are. I'm fine, thanks, James. Are you making this up, or is it really true? Did it really happen? True. Sounds awful. They're awful places, cinemas are, when you come think of it, aren't they? Don't you think they're awful places, cinemas? I'm glad to say that I'm proud to say that I haven't actually. Very proud to say that I haven't. I have never done, never been. Well, you never know. I mean, there's always got to be a first time for everything, hasn't there? You never know. I mean, you never know when there might be a third world war. How do you know who's doing that? Been spying on me? Well, it's true perfectly. Well, everyone's after your money these days, aren't they? Everyone just wants to extort you. Hi, Ronnie Edits. Oh. You seen the red? Which one? UB40? I've never been to Glasgow. Sorry, been to Edinburgh. I went to Edinburgh all by myself last year. I'm thinking I might do it again this year. Yeah, it's great. If you can watch, you see a few videos that are took there on my channel if you have a look through. I've had loads of people tuning into this conversation tonight and loads of audience participation as well. I must say, I'm very impressed. Keep it up. Everybody keep up the good work. Keep watching it. And get all your mates watching it as well. My reward? What you mean me plaque that I got? You want to see me plaque that I got for getting 1,000 subs? Do you want to see that? Yeah, I'll show it you. So yeah, here it is. It's there. There it is. I don't. I think I've got it on actually. Yeah, I'm wearing it underneath my jumper. Yeah, I've got the shirt on underneath my jumper. Do a striptease for you now. See? There it is. There. I've not done any coke at all, actually. What brings that question up? What is it that brings that question up? What gives you the impression that I've been taking drugs? Well, I'm not. What makes you think? Oh, never doesn't forget. So I'm not. Look, I never take drugs and never have done. Right? Who do you think I am, Steve Tyler or something? Ah, you think what it is? You think I've been taking coke because I've got Marmite stains on my beard? This is not drugs. Well, I've got Marmite stains on my beard. It's not drugs. Nothing to do with drugs at all. I know. Drug taking's a. Yeah, Marmite stains on my beard. It's either Marmite or peanut butter. I'm not sure. I could do my washing my beard, couldn't I? I've only been drinking tea and coffee and no, I don't want to. What do you want to see me washing my beard for? Do you need a tutorial now to do it or something? Have you, half the videos on YouTube are of somebody washing their hair. You know, they film themselves doing it. It's ASMR. Does it? I don't feel like it tonight. maybe I'll think about it sometime in the future, but just right now, I just don't feel like it. I'm impressed I'm very impressed with the viewing figures I've had on this video tonight. Actually, yeah, but it's amazing. This is going to put me. This is going to. Well, you see, you'd like to see me in the bath, then, would you? Splish splash! I was having a bath. This is going to put me public watch hours up. Uh, uh, my number of public watch hours is going to come on leaps and bounds after this has finished, because my viewing figures have been on. My viewing figures on it are fantastic. Yeah, nearly half an hour. After I've got it up to half an hour, I've got to do another half hour after that, and it gets a bit tiresome doing it at this time in the evening. But you've got to keep the splash splash. I was having taking a bath. Oh, I don't know what the words to it are. I don't really know the words to many songs, me. Well, outside the Barnow pub in Barnton. I wouldn't like to do. I wouldn't like to do. I wouldn't like to stay up all night doing it. I need me sleep, me. Can't do without me sleep. Yeah. Well, I hope you do. Timmy Eldridge. Whereabouts do you live, Timmy? Do you live locally? Fax Philistine? Don't know what you mean. Sorry, but I don't quite. I live in Birmingham. I don't mind it. Don't mind having my picture taken with you. Mm. I've been a YouTuber for a while, for quite a while, since 2000, the autumn of 2012. Long, long time ago. The number of videos on my channel should be getting up to the 2,000 mark before long. But this video, this is gonna put me public. The more, I tell you, the more audience participation you get, the more easy it is to keep the conversation flowing. Because when I don't get any input from anybody else, I have to keep thinking of things to say, and it's when I'm doing it at this time of the evening, it tires my brain out trying to think of things to say. I'd rather just sit here with my mouth shut and let the yeah, it's great. I'm going to do a bit of karaoke on it and a bit of miming to music and a bit of karaoke soon. Don't know how to do. I don't know how to do live streams on it yet, but I think I'll get the hang. There's a few things I don't understand to do with. I don't understand how to do snapshots, because I've tried to do a snapshot using the same method that I did for this Samsung phone, and it yeah, well, you don't need to keep saying. You don't need to keep saying it or telling me over and over and over again. What are you telling me over and over again for? You don't need to keep repeating yourself. Oh. 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 I'll have to leave you at this point for urinal reasons. Sorry, I'll be back. Hello, everybody. Yes, yes, got it all out of me. Let's hope that, let's, if I don't have, as long as I don't have anything else to drink, I won't have to return. Viewing figures have gone up to 10. Yeah, do. Very often. Quite often. Viewing figures have gone up to 20. I must say I'm impressed. Nope, I do not smoke. Sorry, don't smoke. Right, I'll have to start thinking of a few more things to say. As I said, we're having a discussion tonight on what was the last film we went to see at the cinema. I don't know, do we? We're having a discussion tonight on the last film that we went to see at the cinema. And I've just come home from watching September the 5th, which is based on a true story of a hostage situation at the Olympic Games of 1972. So someone's popped in. Someone's popped in to have a chat with us tonight called Tyler Boo. And he thinks that me and him look a lot, or me and her as a kid. I don't think, mind you, I don't think I look like a woman. I'm not that pretty. So if he thinks that me and him look alike, I would assume it is a him. Because yeah, I would assume that you were. Well, I don't. I suppose we do because you've got a beard, haven't you? Like me. You appear to me to be wearing glasses. Well, I don't wear glasses. I look awful with these peanut butter and Marmite stains all over my beard, don't I? Well, I suppose I'm supposed to presenting myself as a right scruff. Well, I should do, shouldn't I? Oh, you're 55, same age as me. And you live in Chester. Seconds are ticking away. The seconds turn into minutes. And minutes turn into an hour. But I'm not going to go. I'm going to try and keep this live stream going for. I'm not going to go. I'm going to try. I'm aiming to keep this. I'm aiming to keep this live stream going for as long as what I possibly can tonight, because the longer I can keep it going for, the more it'll have to be public watch hours. Might do. What day is it going to be? Good evening, Reader Sconford. I'm fine, thanks. Fine. I don't really know about that, really, to be honest. Yeah, I live in Northwich. It's my hometown. Oh dear, you broke it. You know, if you don't mind me asking, how did you manage that? Did you slip on the ice when it was a bit icy on the foot out before last month? That guy looks like. Oh, no, car drove across the bike lane. I see. Well, they're more trouble than they're worth, aren't they, cars? You had to have surgery. I haven't got one. I haven't got a car. They're more trouble than they're worth. They're a death trap. You went to see Inside Out too? Where'd you go and see that? Well, did they let anybody on the road? Did they even let me have a provisional licence? But I've stopped having lessons. Yeah. Do I like Disney? I don't think I can't remember what was the last Disney film I watched, to be honest. Have I been to Mornington recently? I went to I went to Warrington with my friend Ashley the other night to see if there were any films on worth watching, or there were any lanes available at LA Bowls, but there weren't any. There was no films on we wanted. No, he took me there in his car. Well, there's not that many cyclists on the road these days, is there? There's not all that many cyclists on the roads nowadays. I'm the only person who's daft enough to ride a bicycle on the roads. I've got an electric bike. I like salads. I Yeah, been not got knocked down by a car. Yeah. There won't be many cars on the road then, would there? Who'd pay £100,000 for one, eh? I didn't either. I never passed mine. Well, why a van driver's evil? What's evil about van drivers? I, I think what he means is that the equivalent of £100,000. That's what I think he means. That's what I think he's getting at. I think what you pay for a car in Singapore will be the equivalent of 100,000. Of course, I mean loads of cars cost £100,000 over here. Loads, a lot of them do. Well, that's just your opinion, isn't it? It doesn't mean to say that everyone on here thinks that everyone who's taking. I think not everybody is taking part in this conversation tonight. Would I think a lot of them would beg to differ on that. But it's just your opinion, entitled to what you. What's wrong with us gravy eaters? I've almost got this up to an hour, just over 5 minutes, and it'll be an hour long. But I'm gonna try and stay on here for a bit longer than an hour tonight because the longer these live streams are, the more they put me the more they increase my public watch hours. So who are you calling a muppet? What seems to be happening now is that those who are taking part in the discussion are sort of squabbling amongst themselves a bit. And I'm sitting here I've been sitting here as quiet as a mouse. See, they're just squabbling amongst themselves. I'm not getting involved. I'm just keeping out of this. Were you confused? Ah. I don't think I really need to speak at this point. I think I've got the participants keeping up with the discussion, and don't really think I need to get involved. Oh, who is this question being directed to? Have you ever been to Macclesfield? Oh, it's not something that I can remember very much about me. It's not something that I've got but I've got a great deal of memory about, really, whether I've been there or not. I think I might have gone through there. Runcorn. Oh dear. I think I have been to Runcorn a few times, yeah. Maybe more than a few times. I don't know very much about the place, to be honest. I haven't got a great. Oh, I don't think I have been to Birmingham. Never been to Birmingham, actually. Well, have you ever been there? It's funny you should ask that, because when I was about, my mum always told me when I was about 3 years old, I used to. My mum always told me when I was about 3 years old, you used to speak with a Birmingham accent. I must have heard somebody else speaking like that. I could have picked it up off a television. You don't know, do you? Oh, I've never been to Egypt. No, certainly not. I've never been to Italy. No, not been there. I don't know what. Maybe cottage pie or shepherd's pie. Or maybe a steak pie. No, not been to Gibraltar, sorry. The only places I've been to abroad are France and Northern Ireland. Well, what part of Ireland isn't in the UK? Is it Northern Ireland or Southern? I prefer coffee actually. I prefer the taste of coffee to tea. Oh, so Southern Ireland isn't. Well, I went to Southern Ireland. Oh, with college years and years back, years and years ago, long, long time ago. So it must have been Southern Ireland because it wasn't part of UK. No, was nothing happened. Nothing bad happened to me there. Right. Ian Paisley. Wasn't he some politician or something? I do listen to. I listen to the radio off my TV set. Off Freeview on my TV set actually. He was. What? Which party did he represent? Which political party did he was he a member of? A unionist. No, sorry, not married. It's a bit touch and go getting married in this day and age, isn't it? Because you don't know how long it'll last. You don't know how long you're going to be together, do you? Well, the problem with that is I don't know you. We're still in the European Union, aren't we? I think we still are. I don't really know. Don't really get involved in political discussions at Brexit. I looked that up. That we left the EU in 2020. I'm not sure what I'm going to have for Brexit tomorrow morning. No, I haven't. I haven't actually. No, I haven't. No, haven't. I think I'll cut. I think the total length of time that I'll keep this conversation, that I'll keep this going for, this live stream going for tonight, it'll be an hour and a quarter. Well, why does Scotland want independence? Or they are, aren't they? So Scotland are independent, aren't they? They have different laws from us. Well, I don't really know about these things, really. Politics isn't something that I give a great deal of thought to. I have I have thought of doing a live stream discussion of whether they should bring back the death penalty, but no, I haven't. I have thought of doing a live stream discussion of whether they should bring back the death penalty or not. But with it being a not particularly cheerful subject, I prefer to do a few other live streams on other topics. Well, they should really. The way things are now, I think you should bring it back. I didn't think you should bring it back years ago, but I think. I think the way things are now, I think the way things are now in the world, I think you should bring it back. Well, that's what I'm going to be discussing in the live stream about what sort of persons should get hung. But I was going to do it tonight, but with it being a not particularly cheerful topic, I thought it'd be best to do a few other things and get round to it a bit later on. Why would you do that? Yeah, I think I've got this live stream up to the desired length now. So this is a point where I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. I'm gonna end it at this point. Goodbye. See you next week.